Recording, you see?
Okay.
The red, yeah. Now is the part. Can you see me yourself?
Yes, normally it's normal. Yes, I will. Second, because we are very VIP. It's fine.
Hello. Hi.
Hello. Thank you, Professor.
Yes, I'm Professor Euloge Nkounkou, the first doctor of philosophy in international petroleum, minerals and energy, and the world Luraguachita, international petroleum, minerals and energy, permanent expert, attorney and diplomat of United Nations, who are elected Secretary General of United Nations, who are calling everybody to occupy New York, because it's your seat. There is too much violation of human rights. People disappear, Freemasonry, kidnapping, baby, murder, and everything. We are in danger, and the United Nations, the actual administration of United Nations is doing nothing. But we have a power to stop that. We have a power to secure our people. And today, I'm delayed to meet again Linda. Everybody know Linda when those watch our video in the website of United Nations, that Linda help us to support refugee for Syria, and we came back to follow the case, and she has some news to give us about the human rights.
Yes.
Thank you. Welcome, Linda.
Thank you. I'm welcoming you, Doctor. Thank you for passing by again, and for always giving us credit and always interesting in our problems. So as you saw last time, 2 months ago, we did the same stand with the same postcards and so on to denounce the human rights violations in Denmark. And we said that Denmark is the only country that is considering Damascus as a safe city. So Denmark is sending back Syrian refugees to Damascus, which is not really safe and which is contrary to the international law and the principle of non-refoulement of refugees.
Yes.
Last time we had the delegation of Denmark that came and saw us, and she told us that her government is aware of the problematic and that the government of Denmark is working on these issues, but we didn't really have feedback, and from our observations we don't see any amelioration in the human rights conditions in Denmark, nor in the situation of refugees. The families that were separated are still separated. Kids are growing up far from their families, and parents are being deprived from their children. And concerning the issue of Syrian refugees in that area of Europe, we found out also that there was a huge problem in Sweden.
Yes.
Because in Sweden the children of migrants are being taken away from the Syrian refugees.
Whoa.
And the Swedish government doesn't want to admit this, and the government is saying that it is fake news, but it's not fake news. We have a lot of witnesses, a lot of Syrian refugees that can talk to us and say to us what happened. Lately, a newborn baby were taken away from his mother at the moment he came to life. He was taken away, and Sweden is saying that it's only applying the children international human rights, and that it's taking away children because they are being mistreated and so on, but it gave huge statistics that goes into 10,000 children only in 2020 that were forcibly taken away from their children as a last solution, as said by the Swedish government, which is not acceptable because every children have the right to grow up in his family, have the right to have that family ties and to feel included and so on. So here we are again today, and I hope that the Swedish and the Danish delegations in the Human Rights Council see us and come and talk to us regarding this subject.
Oh, thank you, Linda. That is a weakness, because sometimes when there is a system that they put many posts that is fake news and everything when people are suffering.
Exactly.
Okay, but we know this system because we fight the system for a long time, and at United Nations level we start with Amnesty International until we get there. We know very well the struggle of people. When you are a woman and you have a hope, you get your baby, and your baby is taken away by someone that want just to break your heart, to break your joys, your happiness for being a mother. That is terrible, and United Nations is not doing anything to protect babies and their mother. Okay, we fight for a woman right. Woman right is also the right of mother to get pregnant, to choose her husband, lover, or whatever you call it, her husband, to get pregnant and to give birth. That also woman right. Okay, woman right. But what we need is security for all, security for the mother, security for the babies, because it's not only Syrian case, but we learn it about Balochistan. Pakistan is doing the same thing. Balochistan, in India is the same. Last time we saw it in Senegal. They went to kill babies in hospital. How long the international community will bless this criminal?
Yes.
How long we will wait before we act?
Yes, we as an NGO, non-governmental organizations, and I'm talking for all of the non-governmental organizations, we are asking the UN to give us more power, more legitimacy, more than just consultative statute, and we are also asking the UN to start negotiations with the state members in order to delegate to the UN more power, especially concerning the human rights violations. But the UN is being, it doesn't move. It's the same state since 45.
Since we meet, we follow all the cases, and there is no move.
Yes.
Okay, there is no change, because even if the member of United Nations get involved in the system of corruption, the system of Freemasonry criminal organization. I meet someone, Mengal, here for Balochistan, was kidnapped 3 years, and no one knows where he is. So the system. My own wife was kidnapped in South Africa. My wife is from South Africa, was kidnapped, and no one knows where they bring her. Okay, it's because I stood and fight so that they release her. So we're still following her case to protect you. How about many women around the world? How about many women around the world? And we cannot talk. I'm tired to talk. I need action. Okay, that's why we need a change at the United Nations. I'm coming with change. I'm not involved for any criminal organization. When I come here, I don't ask people money. I came because this is my responsibility. When people have moved close, when people get in silence, in silence of a secret society, when people get in Freemason or criminal organization, get complicit on that, it's my responsibility to fight for people, to be the voice, the small voice, but the voice for voiceless. People cannot speak because they're trapped in jail. They get secret threat. If you reveal that, we will kill. If you reveal that, we will kill. But they cannot kill. They cannot kill the GM that are sitting here.
Exactly.
Because I'm responsible for human rights, to save people and human struggle. So that's what we have to do the 1st of July. That's why last year we challenged Antonio Guterres to become the next Secretary General of the United Nations. We win election. There is a transfer of power the 1st of July at New York, the transfer of power. But the people get in mafia try to keep the whole system that women have to support a hardship, and to tell her don't speak, don't complain. How you cannot complain when the Charter of United Nations give you right to speak and to protect, give right to United Nations and your government, your parent to protect you? How you cannot speak when an enemy come take your right? I think there is nothing can repair when you rape a woman. When you rape, I went in the camp of refugee myself to see. There is nothing can repair, not money, not food can repair when they rape you. It will remain forever.
Yes.
So we need a change. And the change, it's I need your help. Need your help. You to stand like you stand today. And thank you so much. I need, tenacious woman. I need the steel woman. We can lead together. There's a fight. There's a fight. Okay? This is our responsibility to do that.
Of course.
Yeah.
And we should never ever give up or stop fighting, even though people are not really interested. We don't really care, as long as it's okay if we help one person just to get informed about the human rights violations.
Exactly.
I know maybe it's not a lot, but spreading consciousness is also a really major weapon in our hands in order to spread consciousness and to tell people that they have rights and that they have the right to fight for their rights, and that they have people that they don't know that are fighting for those rights, any ethnicity or any religion or any nationality. It's just regarding humans, for a treatment for humans, a humanitarian treatment.
Exactly, and yes, we put women in the center of all attention. We put women in the center of all attention, and people have to feel that there are, if people neglect, some people neglect, but there are some people stand alongside of them to make interference in their private life. Everybody is free.
Yes.
But when you are trapped with your abuser, and then we will intervene, because that's our responsibility.
Yes, exactly.
To set you free, to protect you, to spread the word to international community.
Exactly.
There are people that I spread the word. Now they were kidnapped somewhere, but they hear my voice because I said their name to international community, and they release them because the abuser get fear. Yes, the man is speaking here is the man I lead America for 7 years with Obama and Biden. 7 years. Obama and Biden are not doctors, are not professors, so they cannot have my man. I have to advise them how American since 7 years we get Medicare, so help for all. Me in Canada, I have already Medicare. America didn't have it, but we fight to compare that America get healthcare, so that is a good program. We fight also about a job. Make the program of job to give to Obama and Biden so that the people, the country led by segregation can have, everybody can have a job for all. So today I withdraw myself for political and everything to consecrate my life for we people of nation, woman rights, and thank you so much because you know it's rare to see a lady like you. It's rare since we met. And I came back, you are already here.
Yes.
That's the kind of lady I need in my life.
Thank you very much.
Yeah,
it's really a pleasure.
yeah, I encourage you, I support you, and no one can touch you because soon as you are doing good, you are not doing wrong things, fighting for people, being this small voice. Linda, you have my support.
Thank you
Okay,
very much.
if anything, say that, say just make a video, said Professor Nkounkou.
Okay.
Everybody knows me.
Thank you.
If Biden is passing here, you say Professor Nkounkou. He will stop his car.
Okay.
Because everybody knows Macron, Xi Jinping, and everybody Johnson in UK. The Queen Elizabeth is my ally to tell that she contributes a lot for the change. For her,
Yes.
was in the system and breaking her own laws,
Yes.
and started to fight for human rights.
Yes.
It's a big change, but she's a courageous woman, Elizabeth.
Yes.
And she told me, don't call me Queen, call me Elizabeth, because we are
She's
friends.
humble,
Yes,
yes.
she's
Yes.
humble. And thank you so
You
much,
too.
Linda.
Thank you so much for your
When I
humbleness,
said
for
your
passing
name-
by. Thank you very much.
When I said your name, Linda, so no one can touch Linda because it's a PR for me. It's a PR for human rights. It's a PR for humanity. Thank you.
Thank you very much. It really touched me. Thank you very much. I was so honored, Professor. And I will see you here again